Hi, what's up everyone? This is Bo Pen. Last time in my video on the overview of SoS Notebook, I have shown you something interesting. Basically, you can use the magic SoS Save to save a SoS Notebook into a report in HTML format. And then that report actually looked quite interesting because it doesn't show anything other than the few headers, and then you have to go to a side panel to open the rest of things, and that's actually by design. And in this video I will show you how to generate dynamic reports in HTML format. And let's see. So last report, actually we were doing that in our live SOS server, but this time I think I will just use a local SOS server, which is easier because I have a notebook right here. Let's see, let's just start a Jupyter Notebook. And then I have a notebook over here. Let me just make it larger. And I have my example.ipynb here. So basically this is the same thing as the example I have shown, but with a little bit more descriptions. And say this is a header, and this is a 1, 2, 3, 4, and the description of data. This is more like a report that you would write. And then by default, you can just say SOS save to HTML4, which will convert the notebook into a report in HTML format. So let's see what it looks like. So good, we have the things, but as you can see that we have all the markdown cells. Basically we have all the descriptions, but there's no result. And if we go here to the left top corner, say all the cells, then we can see the results. So the reason we do that is because when you do analysis, there tend to be a lot of stuff, and you do not want to show them all by default. But this is also wrong because it doesn't show anything by default. So what we will need to do is actually trying to control what cells should be displayed by default, what cells would be excluded, what cells you want to show also the input and output, something like that. So so the magic over there is actually something here, that's view cell toolbar tags. SOS use tags and a template system to control which one will be displayed. For example, let's just say this say this is the report we do want to show. That's okay. Description of the data is okay. And then this one we have the command and we want to show the output. Then because this is the most common case, we do not want to show the command, we only want to show the results. So what we do is a shortcut, which is Control-Shift-O, which means output. So what happens is that when you do that, you see a tag report output, and then you see something here that's mark this cell as displayed. Actually you can toggle between the stats. You see if I use report output, there's something change over there. Okay, let's just do it this time. Just say report output, and then it just show that again. This time we do see the output, and that's something very interesting because you can see that here I have a lot of data over here. That's basically all the data, and they're displayed in a frame. Basically within this window is scrollable, and it's actually searchable. If I want something like I don't know, just something, search, I can search that for any cells, any rows with the tag. So although this is a report in HTML format, we can do things like this. So this is why we call the report to be dynamic. this is way better than other formats in the sense that, for example, if you have a PDF format, then to show all the results, you have to like 40 pages. You will never reach the next section, right? So the HTML format has this unique advantage. And this later. So we see that if we mark the output, report output, then the output will be by default displayed in the output. Say here, this is our get data, and okay, because we didn't run it yet. So let's just say this is our report, this is our data, and we get that from R. And this is our result. Do you want to show that? As we can see from the following list, the genes are correctly annotated. So that means we do want to show the report. So at the sum result, this is the result we want to show. So again, we use Ctrl-Shift-O to say this is something we want to display. And then the result here, we have another table. Let's just show it. Ctrl-Shift-O. And we even have a figure here, so that let's say we want to display that as well. Good. So then let's save that and save. And this is our report. So when you share this report with someone, then he will just read through the report. This is the description, this is the table. You can search through that, and there's even a figure over there. The report is also in the same format. It can stroll through all the genes, and you can search the genes. For example, if you are interested in certain gene, for example, let's say if we want to search the pod gene. Yeah, you can find it. That's easily searchable in a dynamic report. And then even for this figure, it's dynamic in the sense that if you want to say which one has the highest, what is that? Highest base mean, then you know that this is you know that which genes that what is the log2 fold change and things. So. And so this is one thing that you can configure for your report. There are other tags, but there's no, I would say there's no shortcut, but you can still do that. For example, this is something that I do not want to show. Then you can say I can add a scratch tag. What it means is that this is something that you only want to show in the you want to keep in your notebook, but you do not want to show that in the report. So this is not only say it's hidden, but it's not shown at all. Let's see if that's the case. If certainly it's not here at the end, and if we go to here and show all the cells, it's not here either. So basically, if you say it's a scratch, then it will not be shown at all. And also there's another case, and for example, if I want to say, instead of only the output, I only want to show off the command I use, then in this case, you will just use another tag. Instead of just report output, you say report cell. So let's see. Then in this output, I can see that this is my command used to generate the report. Okay, so there are some other tags. Basically, you can have the scratch tag for the markdown. Say for some descriptions, I don't want to show that in output. That's okay. You can put a scratch cell over there, and there are another a tag that to say you can hide output, or you can just hide the output of the markdown cell instead of scratch. That's also doable. So basically, by using this mechanism, you can create a report that can be a very nicely formatted dynamic report without all the details to to scale the reader. But if someone really want to dig through the details of this report and say what exact command you use on this report, then they can do that through this control panel and say this is the second cell and this command use and stuff. So I think this is a very nice feature of SoS Notebook that I encourage everyone to use it. I think this will conclude our video for today, and I will see you next time.